bit too tilted, isn't it? There you go, that's better. How you doing? Big up yourself. What a gwan, peeps, what a gwan. It's Valerie's Naturals Oracles. Grand Rising, good afternoon, good evening, good day, wherever you are. I hope you're having a wonderful day. It's just lovely and sunny. Thank goodness it's Friday, eh? Anyway, I thought I'd start this little session because it's just impromptu, because I like to go live sometimes. So, what I thought today was I'll get these cards out and get a message for the collective first of all, and then we're going to a reading. All right, so let's see what's going to come out for you. And before I do that, please like, comment, share, show your appreciation, subscribe, hit the alarm, hit the alarm. What I go on, collective, what I go on. But in all senses, at least follow so I can pick up your energy, okay? So how you doing? Let's get a card out for you. Please give me the message for the collective. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance, guides, beloved ancestors who love us unconditionally. Please give me the message for the collective. As above, so below, so within, so without. Please give us the clarity and understanding we need right now. Thank you. Amen. So let me get a message out for the collective first of all, and then we go into a reading, shall we? And I have no idea what's going to come out today, but I was thinking about doing you and your person, or vice versa, whatever cards come out. We'll soon tell, won't we? So let's get this card out, shall we? So the message for today is number 36, embracing my beautiful soul. It says here, being truly myself is the biggest gift I can offer myself. I embrace my beautiful soul and show it to the world. This is what you should be doing. Don't hide your light under a bushel. Please don't be the high priestess or the high priest, because you're doing yourself a disservice. Be who you are. Don't hide your light under a bushel. Okay, collective. I hope that made sense to you. So, I'm actually going to do a reading now. I don't know if it's going to be based on this. I just think this is a message that somebody needed to hear. Stop hiding your light under a bushel. It's not good. Anyway, let's move on from that and get some messages out, because I've been busy today. Let's see what messages Spirit has for us. And I'm going to do 2 columns, I think, today, and we'll figure out which one is which. Okay, if it's you, if it's them, let's find out. So Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please give us the message for today. Please give us a message. Tell us what we need to know right now. Please tell us what we need to know. Thank you, Spirit. What does the collective need to know in reference to their situation? Lately I've been getting at these people, your other halves have been struggling, or your person who you consider to be your person, the first person that comes into your mind, they're just struggling. This just like they're watching you progress and move forward and change your life and transition, while they're stuck in this melodrama that they've got going on, caused by themselves, because it's all about the choices you make that determines what happens, isn't it? What you reap you sow, the actions and consequences, the laws of balance. And if you didn't know, go and look up the 12 laws of oneness, because the first one is we are all together in spirit as one, energetically. And the sooner you get that, you'll understand, okay? Because we've gone through different lives. Okay, so anyway, shut up, Val, and get on. Let's find out what cards are coming out. So, please give me the message, Spirit. What's the first card that's come out? The first card that's come out is healing. Now, does somebody have high hopes for you, or some kind of healing, or are they just seeing you as the star that you really are? Remember this. Stop hiding your light under a bushel, because you could be that star. You could be the next big star. Anyway, let's see why that card is here. Oh, okay. So this is the high priest, or the hierophant. And this person, it seems, wants to heal a situation with you. Okay, immediately it's coming out that this could be your person. Or it could even be you wanting to heal the situation. You may have come to an epiphany that you want to heal the situation. But we'll soon find out, shan't we? So let's see. So the next card that's come out is the judgment in reverse. Does somebody want you to release judgment on them? It's almost like somebody wants you to release judgment. But are you going to do that? This is definitely about your person, this side. And then we'll go to the next one. So, yeah, because you're the cut-off queen. You can't make this up. You're the cut-off queen. And basically, this person is going through it. Here's what I'm seeing here. Somebody really wants to heal a situation with you. They've come to a higher learning, higher understanding about this situation, and they want you to stop having judgment about them. But what the current status is, either you had some strong words to give this person, and it's put them in another place where you've put up boundaries, because you've had some strong words and you've put up boundaries, and talking to this person completely, and or until this person comes correct and honest and true with you, you are behaving like they don't exist, and or you're behaving like they're just some kind of business acquaintance or somebody who's just around, and you don't give them any real information, any real anything. If that's making sense to you. So this person is feeling very cut off about the situation, basically. What else is coming out here about this situation for this person? Yeah, they may be at a crossroads. They've got two paths. They're trying to think whether they should go towards you or carry on doing what they're doing, which is more than likely, and I've been getting that message a lot lately. They might have stopped for a while, but they're back with the watching you. Okay, so they could choose to come forward to you, or they can keep watching you. What choice would you make? What choice do you think your person would make? Let's find out what else is coming out here, because this is something else. Yeah. I'm getting they're scared to come forward because they know they betrayed you in some way. And initially they might have thought they was getting revenge, but the way they behaved, particularly as you're all about forgiveness, you're all about forgiving people and moving on, because if you don't move on from certain things and you stagnate, it's just going to harm you more than it's harming the person that's done you wrong. And this is about victimization. Sometimes it's about past betrayal. And what I'm seeing here is that the reason why you're cutting this person off is because of past betrayal. You was nothing but this person to them, this ride or die. And they chose to ignore that and use petty excuses from the past to actually harm you or to harm the relationship. And this is what's happening here. So this person, here's what we got here so far. We got somebody who really does want to heal this situation, and the star card is always going to be Aquarius. Then we've got the high priest. The high priest is somebody who might have had an epiphany, or they might have come to a higher understanding. But you, in the meantime, are judging this person, and they want you to let down the defenses and not judge them, and not behave like the cut-off queen. They're at two. They're at two paths. They're at two paths because they know that they did this betrayal. What kind of betrayal was it though? What was your betrayal? We'll have to find out later. But I'm gonna do part two of this. So we've got your person. This is basically your person, but part two could possibly be you, or could even be another love situation. We don't know. I'm going to get it out because I'm doing this live, people, and we never know what's going to come out, do we? So let's see. So Holy Spirit, holy angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. I really like this to be about you and what's going on with you, but let's see what comes out, okay? I'm going to push this to one side for the minute, so I've got some space, and we're going to leave that right there. But it's just like at this moment in time, currently, I'm getting your person's agonizing whether they should come forward and have the conversation they should have had a long time ago, and or carry on just watching you and losing out while you move forward on your quest, which they could have been with you. Because, you know, if this is a divine counterpart, okay, this is somebody that you could have been a power couple with. You could have been like, sky's the limit. There was nothing stopping you, because if things was correct and balanced, excuse me, you would be in your feminine energy, they would be in their masculine energy. They would make you feel secure enough to be in your feminine energy, so that you can actually initiate what you need to initiate, so that they can action what it is there is and be the protector, the provider, and the preserver of that actual special union. But obviously, if they're not going to be in that energy, then you're going to always, you know, as on your back foot, as in your masculine energy, while they're in their masculine energy having feminine traits, because 9 times out of 10 these people want you to chase them and you're not doing it. Do you know what I mean? So that's a masculine in their feminine energy wanting to be chased, when it should be the woman who is attracting, not chasing, should be doing that in her feminine energy. Anyway, I'm going to stop that. I'm going to see what's going to come out for you people. So let's find out. So, Holy Spirit, holy angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance, guides, beloved ancestors. What further messages do you want to give us? Is it about the collective, or is it about something else that's going on, or another kind of love situation? Who's to say? Let's find out, shall we? So I'm going to get a card out, and the first card is the Knight of Cups. The here and now person. What do they want? Let's find out. I'm going to get another card out. Oh, this person wants to come in, but is it because they feel like they're missing out? Is this some now? This could be another character in your life, somebody that might have been an ex or something, somebody else. But what I'm getting here for this is that somebody's seen you go forward, and then they now want to come in. But when I see the Knight of Cups, sometimes it's like the temptation. The minute they see some temptation, now this could be the further story of your person as well, who chose to see you as an option but now wants to come back in. But who's to say they're not going to do the same thing? This could be their person in their negative energy, kind of. Do you know, they may mean good in the beginning, but it's almost like they get tempted too easily, and they're not the type of person. Because there's different men in our lives: the men that don't cheat, or the men that are righteous, and not righteous, but the ones that will do right by you. Then you've got the ones, no matter what they do, they're going to cheat, or they're going to do some nonsense in the background. And then you've got the ones that are the opportunists. Okay, you've got the ones that they don't go out looking for trouble, you know, but they happen to be in the right place at the right time, and the temptation is too much. This is who this is. The temptation is too much. Sometimes they can't keep it in their trousers, or they can't keep their legs shut. For want of a better word. Okay? But the problem is now they want to come back in because they see you moving forward in a good way. Do you know? So what's going to come up next? What's coming up next? This is two different types of characters. Do you know, some of you have more than one person in your life that you may consider to be a soulmate or a twin flame. You can only have one twin flame in this life, but you can have many soulmates. And one of these could be a twin flame, and one of these could be a soulmate. Who's to say? Or it just could be that you're moving forward and the here and now in the present moment. Do you know? So let's see what else is coming out here. The Empress, yeah. No, this is either your. This is one of your people, because this is the Empress. Okay. Now in this deck, the Empress is rather gluttonous, rather. And when you look at this picture, it's somebody who's looking at somebody in envy, in hate. And do you see the chess pieces at the bottom? It's like they're playing the chess pieces. Maybe your person's trying to get away from this person. This is two stories, but it could be the same person. Okay. What I'm getting here is this could be somebody who was the here and now person but wants to get away from their past mistakes. They see you moving forward, but what's going on here? Let's find out. Yeah, they see you moving, climbing that ladder. You are shine, shine, shine. And this person can't stand it. Putting up fair enough, this is a queen and this is an empress, okay? Both of these people will sit on their throne, but the difference is this is the one that they might have thought was the baby mother, might have been the commitment, might have been something they went towards after you turned away. Because I'm getting this is all about you turning away. Because why else would somebody want to heal this situation? Why else would somebody want to come in? Because they see your fortune. You know, they see not your fortune, but they see you moving on. Okay, let's get another card out and see why this is all here. Yeah. Is it that this person wants to control both of you? Because this emperor, sometimes, I know I say this time and time again, but sometimes the emperor is somebody, and this is an Aries card, by the way. The emperor is somebody, yeah, who's a manager, who's an owner, who's a boss. But sometimes it's about control as well. Somebody wanting to control a situation, okay? And that might be part of the reason why they might initially come in as the Knight of Cups, the here and now person. Do you know what I mean? The here and now person. But why is the emperor here? Why is it there's two characters here? Is it that once upon a time this person had to choose? Or they had you both in competition and they went towards what they thought was an empress, but in fact they missed out on a queen of pentacles. Somebody who was stable, reliable, who was a matriarch, who could take charge when they needed to. Do you know, but they were stable and abundant at the same time. Now this controlling mouthful chose to they picked to their pick shit basically. And now they're wanting to control the situation. Now, why is it they want to control the situation? We'll find out. But let's see what else is coming out here. Yeah, you see? They're trying to manifest what they want. They're trying to manifest what they want. How do you feel about that, collective, though? Do you really want that? So here's what we've got here in the second half of this, okay? This could be a follow-on, or this could be two different characters in your life. In the first half that I spoke about, which is the part one, I'm going to call it part one and part two. Part one is somebody wanting to heal a situation. They've had a high learning, high understanding. They can see you in judgment, but they want you to take down that wall. They don't want you to be in judgment and to be cutting them off. They're at a crossroads because they may have been deceptive in the past, or they have been deceived by somebody, which is a hint. Okay, so in this second half, somebody wants to come in as the here and now because they see it's almost like they want to come in. Here's what I'm getting from that. They want to come in because although they've got things in the background, they want to explain those things and they want to make sure that it's secure for them to move on to you before they leave what they've got. They've got this empress in the background who they might even be trauma bonded to and believe that person might be there to influence somewhere, only to realize once being with this person that it's you and you they love. It's you all along. And you're just busy minding your business, bossing up and being the boss bitch and taking charge of whatever you need to take charge. Now they want to control the system situation now. But they've still got this empress behind them and they're feeling insecure about being alone. Now the problem is if you really know you're not supposed to be with somebody, why are you still there? Why are you still there? It don't make no sense, does it? Why are you still there? And the second thing is, although you feel like you want to move on to somebody before you do, you're not giving yourself healing space. If you really know that you should be with somebody, you should be stepping away from that person. You should be giving yourself time to heal before you move on to something else. And if that something else is meant to be there for you, it will never pass you by. You get what I'm giving, collective? So this emperor is trying to manifest what they want. Okay. And when you see these two together, sometimes it can be a little bit with the narcissistic trait, really, because there's somebody doing all they can, including possibly manipulation, to actually come forward to you. Now, is this a problem to you? I don't know, but this is deep. This is two characters. Which one is your character? The one who's the here and now person that's got something going on in the background, or the one that wants to heal the situation? Who wants you to release those harsh judgments of them? Who wants you to stop being the cut-off queen? Which one is your character? Because there's two characters here, the here and now and the healer. The one who wants to heal. You'd have to make that decision. But I'm telling you, there's so many... I mean, why do they want to come in and heal this now? What epiphanies did they have? Why do they want you to take down your walls? Do you know what I mean? Is it to just have a closer conversation, or is it to, what two paths are they at right now? I mean, I kind of described it in a way. But in the second half, there's the here and now person. Why are they behaving that way? Is it because they have somebody in the background and they want to be sure before they move on? Which is not a good thing because you need to give yourself healing. Are they looking at both characters and seeing the differences between them? This is what I'm getting. And is it that they see some traits, some good traits in the past person or the person they're currently with, and they see good traits in you and they'd love to marry them together? I dare I say it. Sometimes I get this image of somebody wanting a poly situation, and this is why they want to manifest. But I'm not going there with that because I would never entertain it. I'm not expecting a collective to entertain it unless that's what you're into. But I'm sure there's meant to be clear boundaries and rules with that kind of situation. But who's to say I'm not interested in that? That's not my thing. If you can't give me 100% of your time, what's the point? Because I would give you 100% of my time. Because time is something you can't get back. So when people start wasting your time, I will say this and I will say this time and time again. If somebody is not adding to your peace, walk away from it. Because if you found peace and then suddenly somebody comes in saying that they want to be this and that and they're not adding to your peace and they're causing you nothing but problems, why are you there? I've had to learn quick and fast. Along the line, it's taken me longer. First of all, it took me a long time. And then as time has gone on, for each partner that I've had, I've learned quicker and faster how to deal with nonsense. Okay, and if they don't want to believe you, oh well, that's their problem. If they don't want to believe you, what some of the things that comes out your mouth, Oh, well, that's their problem. You know, for example, if you tell somebody you love them unconditionally and they don't believe you, oh, well, that's their problem. Do you know what I mean? But they will realize what they lost when it's gone. They will realize what they lost when it's gone. Okay? Because those are the kind of words, for me, those are the kind of words that you don't utter lightly. Okay? And maybe you felt that because you really found your twin flame, your soulmate, your soul tie. You found somebody who could even been the most unlikely person in the world. Different race, different creed, different colour, different nationality, even same sex when you was never a same sex person, that kind of thing. But if that person doesn't believe you and then turn around, go elsewhere, try and find you elsewhere, and don't find you and then want to double back, what do you do with that kind of situation? That's a question to ponder, people. That's a real question to ponder. I'm going to leave it there, but just know, people, I'm going to do an extended to this because there's many questions here. Was this person putting you in competition with somebody? Or was they just simply making a choice and they just didn't voice that? Why were they behaving like the here and now person? Or why are they behaving like that now? They want to come in, heal the situation, but they want to bounce again. I'm getting some of you experiencing that right now. These people come in, explain certain things, but then they disappear and they go back on their word again. Why would they do that? Is this stuff going on in the background? You have to ask yourself. Why do they want to control this situation and why do they want to manifest you? I mean, part of the reason with manifesting you is that they don't have to explain themselves. That's one instance. But the other thing is that they feel the loss. They feel the withdrawal of that energy and they want to do something about it. But what do you do? What do you do? What do you do in this case? Because I've got two scenarios here. So I'm going to explore this further. And if you're interested, it will be up on my Patreon. You can join my Patreon and or what I do is with my TikTok subscribers, I also give them the exclusives as well. So I'm going to do an extended an exclusive or what I call an extended. Come and join me on over one of those two places if you'd like to see the extended. Okay, but this could be enough for you to be going on with. So until next time, please like, comment, share, show your appreciation. Please follow, so that you know when I'm going to be around. Please subscribe, hit the alert bell. So until next time, if that's making sense to you people, because that's deep, isn't it? That's really deep. Until next time, take care, okay?